Stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. João Pedro, he's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Howson. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Big chance! There it is! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good... And the shot! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Welbeck. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Openda is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Welbeck. It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it into space. Spread out to the left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
So, what can they make of this? Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Now it's João Pedro. Howson. Pressing high and with purpose. Delaney.
Lamar.
And it's Lamar. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Lamar.
Delaney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. Has a look and place it forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Openda. Now it's João Pedro. Paz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out brilliantly. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
And we're off again.
Oakland Roots can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Welbeck. Now it's Openda. He's picked his way through. Incoming delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Cho. Paz. To Lamar. Beto, looking to add to his goal. Beto! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Araujo. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Drives it in. Paz attempts a clearance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Howson gets across to intercept that. Acuna. Welbeck is sharing after that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. This is the time you need that pace. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly...
Beto! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And that's going up front in a hurry. Gruev. João Pedro. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Lamar. Beto. And Paz. Acuna. Now it's Welbeck. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Acuna.
That is a brilliant interception. Can he get on the end of this? Openda. And that has sent him sprawling.
Oakland Roots really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out wide. And here's Openda. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, number 20, number 13. Coming on the field, number 11, Vitor Roque.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
He's had a crack. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Acuna.
Gruev. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Openda. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oakland Roots really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's really well cleared. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well measured. Shot could be... And well back! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just...
Real chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense